In this video, we'll walk through 5 key stages of post-traumatic stress recovery. For each one, we'll talk about practical, self-help tools you can actually use. These are strategies to help you find your footing, make sense of what happened, and, step by step, rebuild a life that feels like your own again. Step 1. The impact stage: finding your footing. Right after a traumatic event, you're in what's called the impact, or emergency, stage. Your world feels like it's been turned upside down. You might be in shock, feel confused, or just intensely afraid. This is your body's natural survival response kicking in, and the single most important goal right now is to re-establish a sense of safety. So how do you do that? The key is to focus on grounding techniques. These are simple exercises to anchor you in the present moment. You could try holding a piece of ice and just focusing on that cold sensation. Or, stop and name 5 things you can see around you right now. And don't forget the basics. Try to sleep, eat, and drink water, even if you don't feel like it. It's all about creating a safe, stable environment to help your nervous system calm down. Step 2. The numbing stage: gentle acknowledgement. After the first shock wears off, it's really common to go into a stage of denial or what feels like emotional numbness. You might find yourself avoiding anything that reminds you of the event, or just feeling disconnected from your own emotions. This is a protective shield. It's your mind trying to protect you from pain that feels like too much to handle all at once. The work here is all about gentle acknowledgement. You don't need to force yourself to face everything right now. Instead, you could try journaling without any judgment. Just let whatever comes to mind flow onto the page. It's a safe way to get your thoughts out of your head. Even short mindfulness exercises can help you gently check in with your body and emotions. Just taking 1 minute to notice your breath can be a surprisingly powerful start. Step 3. The processing stage: navigating the storm. The third stage is often the toughest. This is where you really start processing the trauma. Intrusive thoughts, flashbacks, and a lot of difficult emotions might come up as your mind tries to make sense of everything. It's a messy, but critical, part of healing. The key is to navigate it with as much support as you can. Something as simple as creating a structured daily routine can be an anchor when you feel lost in an emotional storm. Practicing relaxation techniques, like deep breathing, can help manage waves of anxiety. And sometimes, when words are hard to find, expressive things like listening to music, drawing, or just moving your body can help release those pent-up feelings. Because this stage can feel so intense, this is often when working with a trauma-informed therapist can make the biggest difference. Step 4. The reconnection stage: rebuilding and regaining. As you move through the processing stage, you'll start to enter the reconnection phase. This is where you begin to find your emotional stability again and reconnect with yourself and the world around you. You start to realize that while the trauma is a part of your story, it doesn't have to define your entire life. The focus now shifts to rebuilding. You can start by actively reaching out to trusted friends, family, or support groups to fight off feelings of isolation. Try setting small, achievable goals to get back a sense of progress and control. It could be as simple as going for a short walk or finishing a chapter in a book. And throughout all of this, please practice self-compassion. Healing takes time, and having a setback doesn't mean you've failed, it's just part of the process. Step 5. The growth stage: integrating and thriving. The final stage of this journey is about integration and what's known as post-traumatic growth. It means you integrate the experience into your life story in a way that allows you to move forward, often with a new sense of purpose or strength you didn't know you had. To support yourself here, keep up with the self-care routines that have helped you get this far. Maybe explore a new hobby or interest that brings you some joy and fulfillment. It can also be really helpful to create a relapse prevention plan, knowing what your triggers are and having a few strategies ready for when you have a hard day. This is where the focus really shifts from just surviving to truly thriving. Conclusion. So, to quickly recap, the 5 steps on this path are: Point 1. Finding your footing in the impact stage. Point 2. Gently acknowledging experience in numbing stage. Point 3. Navigating the storm of the processing stage. Point 4. Rebuilding your life in the reconnection stage. Point 5. Integrating your story to thrive in the growth stage. Remember, this is your personal journey. There's no right or wrong timeline. Be patient with yourself, be kind to yourself. You have already survived, and you absolutely have the strength to heal. If you're struggling, please think about reaching out to a mental health professional or a crisis support line. You really don't have to go through this alone. If this guide was helpful, please subscribe for more videos on mental health and well-being. And if you know someone who could benefit from hearing this, please share it with them. Take care.